Hey family, listen. There's somebody that is in their feelings. This person is in their feelings because they're saying that you didn't choose them. This is somebody that tried to keep a truth from you. Somebody that always tried to keep a bunch of mess and a bunch of confusion going. Spirit saying that for some of you, this could be an ex-lover, but for some of you, this could be a family member or a friend, because whoever this person is that you did not choose, or that you did not choose to work with, collaborate with, or put in any type of teamwork effort with, this person showed you either nothing at all, the bare minimum, or they did the utmost. Take it how it resonates for you. For some of you, this could also be an in-law. But for others of you, somebody now is wanting to take that leap. Somebody now is wanting to risk it all. There's somebody now that is saying that they cannot live without you. You are their divine counterpart. They were the biggest fool. And without you, there is no them. And if they can't have you back, they're the biggest loser. And that's not what they want to be. Somebody wants to come in and either offer you their hand in marriage if you're a woman, or they want you to take their hand. If it's a man, somebody wants you to take their hand in marriage. Somebody wants to wear your last name. This is somebody that tested you a lot. Somebody that thought you were weak. Somebody that thought you were sorry. Somebody that thought you didn't know how valuable you were for real. Somebody that misread the room. This is somebody that thought that they could play with you for real. They could test your knowledge. They could test your gangster. They could test everything about you. But what this person didn't know is that you're really not that person, and this is not that. But because of the love that you had for this person, you didn't put them in a category with everybody else. They got parental treatments. They got a lot of preferential treatment. This is somebody that wants to walk with you on your destiny now. Somebody that made some foolish mistakes, but this is somebody now that wants to come in and love you, embrace you, show you some affection, show you what you mean to them. This is somebody that may have tried to overpower you. Take it only how it resonates for you. But this is somebody that is realizing that you have more power than they gave you credit for. You're stronger than they gave you credit for. And that they don't have the power over you that they told people they did, that they once felt like they had. Or maybe they once did have this type of power over you because you allowed this person to hold the place and the status that they held. The universe has guided you away from this connection. For some of you, not all of you, and take it only how it resonates for you, family. But for some of you, the universe is guiding you to a new connection with the person that is going to serve as the replacement for this divine counterpart. Because for many of you, this was a divine counterpart that you were with. But this person, they didn't want to be divine. This person, they didn't want to heal. They didn't want to change. They didn't want to do anything but whatever it is that they do that they feel completes their life. And that's nothing at all, because this person is never satisfied. Their life never feels complete. This person is now dreaming about you, or you may be dreaming about this person. Take it how it resonates for you, but this person is pulling on your energy in a special type of way. They're at a point in their life where they feel that there is nothing left and they have nothing to lose. Somebody's saying that they may have to bow down to you. But this is not something that you're looking for, something that you want. You're on your own path. You're building your own stability, chasing your own bag, trying to make sure that you can accumulate what you need, that you can take care of you, that you don't have to run back and forth to connections that don't serve you well. Wow. This was supposed to be an eternal bond, an unbreakable connection, but they let somebody come in and destroy this connection. Somebody was rejoicing when you and your person split apart, but that same person, whoever they are, take it only how it resonates for you. If it was your mama, your daddy, sister, brother, a third party, another lover, an ex-spouse, kids, baby mama, kids, baby daddy, this person is no longer rejoicing. This person is burdened and in heavy sorrow. This person is going through a lot of tension, a lot of stress. This person has brought on a lot of their heartache and their burdens on themselves. And now they're having to face their karma and their demons. This is somebody that was connected to a person that you were connected to. Somebody did not pay attention to divine timing. Somebody did not recognize that you are the star. Somebody did not understand that the bond that you guys had, it was much stronger, spirit is saying, than this person realized. So when this person got into a karmic cycle, and that karmic cycle ended, whether it was abruptly, whether it was accidentally, whether it was incidentally, whether it was intentionally or unintentionally, it has given this person time to think about what you meant to them. Think about the bond that you guys had. Think about the telepathy that you shared. Think about all of the happiness that you brought this person. You made this person very happy, even though they didn't show it all the time. This person wants to come in and surprise you. They want to show you that they've changed. They want to show you that they do know how to love. They want to show you that they do know how to be right. They want to show you that they do know how to make you happy. But for many of you, it's too little too late. This is somebody that never planned. This is somebody that always was absent from the, I almost said absent from the body, but this is somebody that was absent in the moment. Somebody that is not present in the moment because they're not awakened. Somebody who was supposed to be a soul counterpart. Somebody that you trusted and stayed with. But this is somebody that is in their feelings, is heavily emotional, very taken aback, because they love somebody that they don't feel reciprocates that energy. But it's not that you don't love this person, because this person does love you, even though they had a real janky ass way of showing it. This is somebody that has never known how to show love. Somebody that has never known how to truly give love, because they don't even understand how to accept love. This is somebody that should have been sitting with you on the throne, ruling a kingdom, building a kingdom. But this is somebody that lacked honor, lacked integrity, and they lacked respect. And by them lacking honor, integrity, and respect, in turn, they didn't give anybody any honor, any integrity, show any integrity or any respect, because this person didn't even respect themselves. But now they're finding it hard to overcome these walls that they're saying that you built up around you like a fort or like a fortress. This is somebody that did not honor a commitment, but they now want to come in and make a new start. They want to achieve a successful relationship with you. They feel like since they've left a connection, that the love that they have for you has not only been revealed and exposed, but it has amplified. This person almost feels like you're jerking with them behind the scenes with their heart, that you're energetically tugging at their loins, at their soul, but at their mind. But that's just the guilt that they have for what they did to try to keep you off of your spiritual journey. They didn't want to see you. They didn't want you to see the signs and the synchronicities about them and what they were doing, about how they weren't treating you right. This is somebody that they went batshit crazy trying to show you That you don't run nothing for real? Huh. But now they want to rekindle these passionate desires that you have for them. Because now they're ready for love. Ain't that about a choo-la-la? They're ready for love. But there was nothing remarkable about this relationship except for the heartbreak, except for the deceit, except for all of the things that they did. They did a lot. For some of you, this person slept with one of your family members. For others of you, one or more of your friends. For others of you, co-workers. But for some of you, and that is the truth, but for some of you, this person did all kinds of things. They stole your energy. They breadcrumbed you. They talked to you and put you as a placeholder while they were, Spirit is saying, running around behind your back, cheating on you with multiple people. This person, every time you ask them, what are you doing? They would talk around in circles. They would say, they would get mad at you and start a fake argument. It was fake because it would just come out of a sudden. Like they were really so passionate and really so offended that, oh my gosh, you could say this about me. How horrible of you, but how horrible was it of them to do the things they did? To cheat on you with not one person, not two people, not even 10 people for some of you. Because for some of you, the person that you were messing with, baby, they were worse than a deviant. This was a warlock. This was a witch. This is somebody that wants to be pampered, taken care of. But this person was out while you were working. If you were working and you worked out and this person stayed home, this person was calling people over to your house, sleeping with people in your bed, and then letting you lay in it and not even clean it up. Spirit is saying this person did a whole lot to want to anything from you. They are coming out as a false love because they weren't your true love. This is somebody whose telepathic frequency has been halted, blocked, stopped, revoked, access revoked. Many of you have revoked access to this person in your energy in any shape, form, or fashion. You're calling back your energy, calling back your power. This was a past life lover that was meant to heal with you, build with you, straighten something out and fix it in this lifetime so that it would never follow you again. You have broken away from this. This does not pertain to you, family. They're going to have to go back in another lifetime and make something right because they're choosing to still not do it in this lifetime. And for them, it's going to be more than a burden. If this person chooses not to heal, if they choose not to get on the journey, and they have free will not to do so, but the consequences that are going to come behind it are totally detrimental. This is somebody that is out of union with themselves. This is somebody that wants to go deep, but they feel like the deep is too deep and the dark is too dark, or the deep dark is too deep, too dark. They can't overcome this. They've gone too far. Listen, if you're a cross watcher, as long as you wake up every day and you got breath in your body, you can go to the Most High, your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, call for a divine intervention and ask them to help you, because you can come out of any situation if you want to come out of it. You can't come out if you stay participating in the fuckery that fucked over you. I'm just saying. I said what I said. Because there's somebody that's sitting here still in devil's energy, still feeling sorry for themselves, still kind of just loping around because they just want to give up. Spirit is saying you can want to give up all you want to, and baby, please believe me, I tried it once before I got on my healing journey. All I did was take 30 pills, go to sleep, got a great night's sleep, woke up the next day all energized, and I woke up the next morning and said, well, I'll be damned, I'm in the same room I thought I was going to be gone. You can't take yourself out of the game. You can't take yourself out of anything that is not divinely guided for you. that is not divinely protected for you. That's what this person did. This is a mistake that they made. Holy Spirit, what is the energy around the person that chose the wrong path? Have they learned their lesson? What is the energy? Let's see if this person learned their lesson. What do they want with you? Have they learned their lesson? What do you need to do? This is somebody that is seeing you in a different light. They're saying, yes, they want to share your success, but they want to help you to build some success. They want to be your right-hand man or your right-hand woman. If you're a male or female, take that how it resonates. If you're in a same-sex connection, take it how it resonates. This is somebody that is feeling that they need to do something different, to take a different approach instead of accepting the things that are happening in their lives. Somebody wants to find a new way to deal with old problems. Somebody wants to throw away something that is not deserving of them, something that is hindering them, something that is coming out as frustrating, annoying, and unnecessary, unacceptable. Those are the words that are coming out. Take them out to resonate for you. But somebody is struggling to balance their emotions, struggling to balance their spirit and their flesh. This is somebody that is out of balance, out of alignment, somebody that is not healed, but somebody that says they are desiring healing. If they're desiring it, Spirit is saying that the healing is there and the healing will take place. But if they're lying, you're going to know and you're going to see within 2 to 10 days, this person will be out on the street, busted, can't be trusted with nothing, because they are not actively working. If they're working on it, they're not working hard enough to clear out this energy that they've been entangled in with themselves and their minds and their hearts. And they've been associating themselves with people that are the same way. People that they thought were going to be their divine counterpart. Somebody that they thought they were renewing a bond with. Somebody they thought that they were rebuilding something with. Somebody that they felt they could give another chance, a second chance, or a third chance to, because they knew this. The reason why this person got caught up in whatever it was that they got caught up in, family, when they left you, is because they felt giving this third party that they were involved with a second or third, fourth chance. This is what Spirit is saying. Take it how it resonates for you. They thought they were justified in that because, number one, the person you're dealing with is emotionally unintelligent, emotionally blocked, and very fearful of everything and everybody at this time, because they're going through something mentally and it is really affecting this person. This person might say they don't need any help, but they need somebody, and they definitely want you, soul family. But this is somebody that knows that with these two cards right here, 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords, this tells me, sitting next to the Queen of Pentacles, when I see this, and then these two like this, I know the Queen of Pentacles is not the Queen of Swords, but she got her back turned to this betrayal. She walked away from this. And somebody is in their head. Somebody is closed off. Somebody wants to do whatever it takes. If they got to spend the rest of their lifetime making this shit right, is what they're saying. But for some of you, and that is the truth, you don't care what they do. Only thing you want them to do is leave you alone. Yep, this person sees you as the person that really made their life worth living. You brought sunshine to their day. You brought laughter to their hearts. You brought good food to their belly, good conversation to their ears. And good looks to their eyes is what Spirit is saying about this person. But what's going on with them? They now understand that you are the star. Your energy was healing. It was calming. It was hopeful. You could get this person through anything. They felt like when they were with you, they could conquer the world. But the problem came in is when people started seeing them elevate, started to see them evolve, and then they wanted in. There was no end. It was just totally natural between you and this person. The elevation was effortless. The involvement was unnoticeable, but it was great in measure because this person just asked for what they want, manifested it, and let it go. Somebody knows that they need to be honest. They're trying to open themselves up to tell you the truth. And they're saying win, lose, or draw. If you believe them, if you don't believe them, or if you think it's a lie or no. They really want to tell it to you. But they're weighing out the option between telling you and, telling you and losing you for the rest of forever. Because somebody feels like what it is that they're going to say is going to bring you to close down any type of involvement or connection with them whatsoever. Because whatever they've done is one for the books. But so is all this person's deeds. Spirit is saying everything they do is one for the books. This person is in need of resources. They lack money. They lack opportunities. They lack ambition. They don't even know to begin how to define loyalty. We'll leave that one off the table. So somebody that tested you in every way. Somebody at one point resented you, and now they're resenting the things that they did, the things that they said, the people that they poured into, the people that they listened to, the people that talked down on you that they shared in this with. They're now feeling empty. They feel like they can't overcome this loss. They're not understanding why they're so heavily burdened. But this is somebody that was working with somebody that was very evil, somebody that was a bigot, somebody that was full of anger, somebody that had anger issues, somebody that was angry, chaotic, resentful, just dark. With the Knight of Wands in reverse, this is somebody that feels like they're weak. They can't get up. They can't go on because they need you to help them balance out this pain, this problem, solve this, give them the information, not the information, but give them the antidote for what they need to overcome this that they're in. But this is somebody that you gave many antidotes to. And what did they do? They laughed at them and poured them out, and they kept walking. This is somebody now that wants your guidance, wants your love, wants you to tell them something, wants you to guide them, lead them. Somebody saying, even cuss me out, just, I don't care. Let me in. And you're saying, not by the hair of your chinny chin chin. Because this person really caused you a lot. Caused you some endings with, I'm seeing some friendships. Caused you an ending with some family members or some strains or some burdens on your relationships with your family, maybe your children or your parents, possibly even your siblings. This is something that you're recovering from. You're walking out of this. You're letting go of the past because you see and you feel, even if you can't see it, you feel that the future holds something better. The future holds something brighter. The future has something of great importance and substance for you. You're releasing this pain. You're no longer bitter. And some days you wake up, you want to be, but you understand that you got to move in intention, and you also understand that what you put your attention on, you draw it in. So if you put your attention on the pain, you're going to stay in pain. If you put your focus on the bitterness, the strife, the heartbreak, you're going to continue to call that in. Release all of that. Surrender it to God in the universe. I promise you, when you do. And surrendering is as easy as saying, you know what, God? If none of this turns around, if I never gain anything that I lost, if I never know true love, if I never can recover from all the things that they took me to, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for all that you've already done. I want to thank you for breath in my body. If you got children, I want to thank you for my children. I want to thank you if they're healthy, for them being healthy, for them being clothed within their right mind. I thank you for me having the activities of my limbs, still being able to breathe, eat, walk, sleep, talk, take care of myself, help other people. Baby, if that ain't overcoming what you looking for, you better be grateful. Have some gratitude for things being as well as they are. Somebody went into the sanitarium, the behavioral health center, and they're still there. You overcame. For many of you, emotional, spiritual, mental manipulation, toxic verbal abuse. For some of you, physical, the cheating, the disrespect, them not recognizing who you are in the spirit or in the flesh. Because either way it go, you were good to this person. Either way it go, you love this person. Either way it go, this person knew better, even if they were worked on by somebody that was trying to win at all costs. Somebody that didn't care about anybody's feelings but their own feelings. Somebody that wanted to see them hurt, wanted to see them cry, wanted to see them in pain, wanted to see them fail. But this is somebody also, Spirit is saying, that they sleep on the other side of the pillow from. But this person is not an ally. The person that they're with is an enemy. Person is holding on for dear life to stop their forward movement. This person does not want them to achieve anything. This person doesn't know how to achieve anything, and they don't want your past person or your person, if it's a divine person that's coming towards you now from another situationship into a divine union with you. This is what this person is going through at this time. But if this is an ex-lover, basically somebody tried to copy your codex, your code, the code that makes you you, the code that makes you tick, the code that makes everybody addicted to your energy, the code that makes people want to talk to you, love you, pour into you, the code that kept this divine partnership together. Somebody tried to copy that code, but when they put it in, it registered counterfeit and shut their system down, and everything short-circuited and it's locked down. They're locked out of their emotions. They're locked out of their heart space. Their root chakra is unbalanced. They have childhood woundings. If this is a woman, she was manipulated and sexually mishandled by a father or a father figure. Take that how it resonates for you. If this is a man, he was mishandled by a man and a woman that was supposed to be caregivers in his life. And all of the people that said that they loved him and that he could trust them, they always wanted to do things that were not right. That is the reason why this person ended up where they are, because somebody did a lot to them at a young age. And it made them very hypersexual, made them very promiscuous, because they were mishandled at such a young age that somebody started doing things to them, like I said, that did something to the chemical balance, their hormonal balance in their brain, in their loins, in their soul. They have demonic attachments on them from all of the different energies that they've been linking up with. One night stands here, couple of days a week there. Whenever I see you again, somewhere else. It's just somebody that move too fast. Their movements are too fast for their brain to register and calibrate what they're doing in order for it to send some type of safety mechanism for them to stabilize their thought pattern. This person, this was like somebody letting a 2-year-old out of the house to fend for themselves. This person, they don't believe in themselves. This is somebody that hypes up everybody. This is somebody that promotes everybody that's doing something positive or whatever, but this person doesn't believe in themselves. This person does not, they give up on themselves too easily. They give up. They run from unconditional love, which is what you showed them. They don't have self-love. So they let somebody else come in and betray them, cause them a horrible ending, lower their self-esteem and their self-confidence by the strategical mind games that they play with them. Somebody that had them juggling in their head, were they enough? Why did they do this? Why would somebody do this to them? Because they're screaming, it's not fair. But it's not fair what they did to you either, soul family. It's not right that they betrayed you, that they broke your heart, that they tried to keep you from moving forward, that they wanted to keep you stuck to a lie instead of give you unconditional love. They didn't want you to heal. They didn't want you to have any balance. They wanted you to stay off balance. Because as long as you stayed in your head and off balance, the more they could get away with something. This is somebody that got a high or some type of erotic pleasure out of seeing you cry, out of seeing you in pain, out of seeing you without. Because for some of you, this person didn't want you to be without. Let me say that, Spirit is saying. They just wanted you to stay in the same bracket with them because they felt like if you rose up into a different bracket, then surely you would no longer want them. So the only thing that they could think to do to make sure that they didn't lose you, they tried to make you just as toxic, just as low vibrational, just as dirty, just as tricky, just as sneaky, just as freaky, just as everything, just as deceptive as they were. But they couldn't do it because that's not coded in your DNA. You're an earth angel. You're a light worker. You're a seer. You're a medium. You're a channeler. You're an influencer. You're a tarot reader. You're an oracle reader. You're an energy or an aura reader. Whatever it is, it's something that you do that behind you is a divine purpose. And whatever it is, you draw dark people into your light. But when they get into your light, they become electrocuted. They can't do anything. And then they're no good to you. They're no good to themselves. They get frightened and then they want to run out. The Spirit is saying that one is coming. Now don't y'all fool me and y'all let me know. I heard somebody in the comments the other day. Y'all said, I need to find love. I don't need to find love. Love will find me. When it's ready, when that person is ready, and when I'm ready. It'll be like butter, baby. Just all you gotta do is pat it across the bed and it's gonna melt. Oh, I said bed. Sorry, bread. Somebody thinking about the bed, baby. Y'all got somebody in their head thinking about the bed, about y'all. This person still loves you, but this person is not healed. For some of you, you've been waiting on this person. For others of you, time is too far spent. Too much has gone on. Too much time has passed. And you don't trust this person. You don't feel safe with this person. You weren't always like that, Spirit is saying, but you don't feel safe with this person because this person failed to provide you with the type of care that made you feel safe. This is somebody that worked against you, somebody that lied on you, lied to you, lied about someone else, compared you to other people, and it was all a lie. Everything they said was made up. But guess what? A lie cannot stand on its own. It has to be propped up on every leaning side. But the truth will stand all by itself. It don't need a cosigner. It don't need an agreement. It don't need a contract. It don't need your permission. It don't need your approval, because it is what it is. The truth is the truth, and the truth is. The truth is. The third party didn't win. Your ex is healing. The third party gonna need you to heal if they keep on doing what they doing with your ex, because somebody's gonna run somebody delulu, and that's the truth. That's not for everybody taking how it resonates, but for some of you, these people are already delulu, and they're addicted to some things that's making them even more delulu. It's a dangerous recipe for a very bad karmic fallout. Take that how it resonates, family. I'm up out of that energy. I'm not dealing no more today. We'll go back into it later. I'll do another message, but that's a lot. And remember, I'm a part of the collective too, so it's one love with you guys. I love y'all. If you need to go deeper, you can text me to book 346-593-2240. Remember, we are Divine Truth Oracle. We do not chase trends. We move timelines, baby. If this is your message, family, I want you to drop blue hearts in the chat and put, we move timelines, baby. Because you move timelines, baby. I love y'all. Bye.